Okay, so this video will be kind of different since some people can see it as a bit controversial, depending on how you see it. But I have seen people complain and maybe do spread some kind of misinformation about how bad the Arknights Endfield Gacha system is. Which it's not true. It's actually really good, which is what I'm going to talk about. Even though I'm not in the test and I'm trying to look at as little as possible, but this is something I actually looked at for the most part. But okay, so let's start. So one single pull is 500 or a biril or rundum, which is what I will call it, and a 10 pull is 5000. For 6 stars, since we have that the base rate for 6 star is 0.8% and 5 star is 8%. Basically standard. I don't know about 5 star, 4 star equivalent we could say, if it were like Genshin for example. We have 50-50, then guaranteed, of course, guaranteed 5 star every 10 pull, and of course 4 star, but that's the like 3 star. Yeah. Then after 65 pulls, the PT increases by 5% each pull. 80 pulls is guaranteed 6 star. And of course with 50-50, 120 pulls is guaranteed for the 6 or 8 up, and it's only one time per banner. So it's kind of different. So let's talk a bit about this and why it's not bad. So first off, of course it can be better, but you save basically 40 pulls, I think, so that's one thing. Then, from what I heard, or from what someone told me, it's like in Arknights. Every new character gets added to the pool. Okay, let's have Arknights here. So you can see it. I go to Headhunt. This doesn't count. I don't know if they will have that. This is the standard. Now, it's not new, but let's say Typhoon just released, so it's Typhoon and 3 5 stars, not 2 5 6 stars. So let's say with I guess we can call her Surtur, since it's basically Sir. After the banner ends, she gets added to this standard pool with like Misugu, Seilish and every other one. Of course they have a Colonel banner, but let's ignore that for time, since I don't know if they will have similar to Colonel sometime. But yeah, you have every basically standard character here that have released since they started with Colonel banner. So that's one thing. And then yeah, but okay, so otherwise one way they could make it better is from someone that there is another post about it in a Endfield Reddit place server. But that way is, so let's say you do 70 pulls, is what he said. You get the 6 star, lose the 50-50, you do 50 more pulls, and you have gotten the guaranteed. So the way they kind of change it is, so when the banner ends, then since you have done 50 pulls after and gotten the guaranteed, you already have 50 pity, since this 40 pulls after 80 isn't really, that's not really the guaranteed thing it's like not the same kind of guaranteed as in Withering Waves, the other gachas like that. It's like a one-time. If you have played Arclight, it's like the limited, limited. Like, yeah, we can show it here. I think, yeah, like remaining, I can do 247 more pulls, basically 3. If you haven't done any pulls, it's 300 to get guaranteed if you have somehow not gotten or within 300 pulls, since there's always a 50-50 in Arc Knights. So that's basically it. It sounds bad since a guarantee doesn't carry over, but it also makes sense in a way. But there is ways they can change it, like have a guaranteed carryover in some way, but you need to do like pulls, like let's say you have done like 20 pulls and you got to hard pity like 80 pulls. You need to do 60 pulls for guaranteed character, rate up character. That's my opinion, instead of maybe doing the other way. But yeah, then we have like ticket things. We can go back to that later. So the weapon gacha. This is another thing that is kinda, people don't really like it from what I have seen, at least on this post. So 6-star weapon is 4% and 5-star weapon is 15%. I don't know how it is with other gachas. But instead of, we don't have 100% here, but we don't have, instead of 75%, 75-25, we have 25-75. I know it sounds bad, but you need to listen. So you need like around almost 3,000 tickets for a single 10 pull. The tickets is something you get from character pulls. That's it. We go back to that in a second. So of course a 5-star is guaranteed every 10 pull. But here comes the, I guess, interesting or good thing. Every 4 10 pulls you are guaranteed a 6-star weapon. And it says does not carry over to the next banner. I don't know how that really works. I can't confirm how that works. But and then every 80 or every 8-10 pull you are guaranteed the rate up weapon. So you do 40 pulls, lose the 25-75, then do 40 more pulls and you win, basically. So this sounds pretty bad, but here's the thing. From what I understood, you basically get weapon pulls from character pulls. I don't know how much from each, but I think, right, it says here. So from 4 stars 50, from 5 stars 500, from 6 stars 1500. I don't know how much, right? It basically 3,000. So you basically like 2 10 pulls maybe, and you have a 10 pull for a weapon. I think around at least 4 10 pulls on character banner, and you have a 10 pull. I think maybe 2. Depends on your luck with 5-star. Yeah, that's one thing. You get weapon pulls for free. So you can convert the Orundum, the currency, the Gacha currency, to weapon pulls, I think, of course. But the weapon pulls are still completely free. So let's take Withering Waves pity, or I think most have 80 pity. So times 2 if you lose on a weapon. That's 160 pulls plus the 40 pulls that we for be guaranteed in 50-50 other gacha games. That's basically 200 pulls you save completely, basically. Just to put that out there so you know. You actually save. I don't know if you understood anything what I said, but you save 200 pulls basically, which is what you need to understand. Use on every banner, then basically we can, if you would pull on every banner, then depending on your luck, of course. Then another thing which is kind of related to this, but that is from the person that I kind of talked to, said you can buy weapons from the shop. I don't know about potential duplicate or how that is, but you can buy weapons, and I think a 5-star weapon is around 1 pull. I think it's for 4-star, so 1 4-star pull, and 6-star is basically 1 10 pull. You can get weapons for free. Like, I don't know how good they are, but I think they are actually really good. Another thing, right, the shop rotates, which isn't, it sounds worse than, but it's worth it with a rotating shop, since, like, say you get, it's easy to get the currents, like, it's stupidly cheap if you think about it. One 10 pull for a 6-star weapon for free basically, and 1 single pull for a 5-star weapon. I don't know if that's correct. I might be wrong, but that's what I think they said. Right, it says it there also. Yeah, a weapon shop that rotates 6-star weapon. Yeah. I don't know how correct that is, or how correct what I said is, but that's basically what they said. Then another thing they said, for potential, I think it's for weapon, which makes sense. For weapon, you can basically craft. You can basically get the potential for free, I think. What they said. I don't know if it was that potential for weapon, but yeah, you can get it for free. So you only have to get 1 copy of a weapon, and that's it. You're done on that weapon banner then. I don't know how free weapons are like from the shop, but yeah. This is from what I know and have heard. Another thing for a character, I have heard that potentials, duplicates then, aren't necessarily needed. They aren't broken, like in, for example, you could say Waves, Genshin, you can put basically every other gacha game. You can, if you have played Arc Knight or know how the potentials work there, from what I understood, they are basically the same value there. Like, it's kind of 1-to-1, I don't know if that's correct, but it's from what I understood. Then we have something more. I think that's it, honestly. But otherwise, other than that, from if you still think the system is bad or they are greedy or something, I can assure you they are not greedy. Hyperglyph are not greedy. They might be a bit stingy, but you have to understand, I am talking within the gacha space, within the gacha games. This is actually the best gacha system. You can comment if you think otherwise, but I promise you, this is the best one. Even though they can of course make it better. But if you still think it's bad and they are stingy and really I think they deserve the money for multiple reasons. They are one of the best companies in my opinion, mostly. And this is a big reason. Other than I just love Arknights in the game as a whole. But it's because I have seen a good amount of charity that they have done, which I have not seen, like, let's say the big ones like Hoyoverse have done, or Hero Games, even if they aren't that bad, but just to put that out there. Hyperglyph have done charity, like the latest, they donated like 1 year of food for like 4 schools or for like 300 something children in 4 schools in rural schools in China. I think I saw something more, which they kind of announced in the stream they had today, which I missed. But yeah, they have done a good amount of charity, so I think they deserve the money, even if they are a bit greedy. But yeah, that's basically it for what I have to say. I hope you agree with what I said and understood what I said. You can comment what I could have done better. Yeah, better content-wise, not like about the gacha, because I can't do anything about the gacha. But the last thing I just want to say, please don't make Hyperglyph change the system, since the other systems truly are worse, like actually. Like in the other games, you have to use the gacha currency for weapon. In this, you don't have to. You get the currency for free. Or yeah, the pulls for free by doing character pull. This is a ton better than other gacha systems. But yeah, that's basically it. Hope you enjoyed. Comment if you want and subscribe if you want. That would help I guess. And I see you in another video, I guess.